Hey everybody, this is the God channel, and I'm RJ. So I wanted to briefly talk about, I have a little testimony from my day. So this video I'm going to title How Faith How Faith Rescues You from Your Troubles. Not blind faith, but in working in a relationship with God, you start to see that the omnipresent self, that is God, has you in his hands so carefully. So I had to have my van towed because my battery was completely dead, died, never to be charged again, just dead. Maybe I could, anyway, it's dead. So had to get a new one. So I towed it over to the Walmart, and I was trying to get the battery off, or I was trying to get the battery off first because I have a backup battery, but I couldn't get it on. I was just, so I could just drive myself. But anyway, so I have AAA, it's all good, not very expensive. But had it towed 50 miles into town to Walmart. We get there, drop it off, got the brand new battery, and so I was struggling to get the battery off. My wife didn't believe me. I had to insist I wasn't just, making it up. The battery was locked in like Fort Knox. And so I left the van with them. They started doing their work, and I went and got some groceries. I went and got some groceries, and I get a call, over the little intercom in the store, to call me back to the vehicle because there was something that, they asked me to come back regarding my vehicle. And so I went back to the automotive section, and so he told me that he'd been cranking it and trying to get the bracket off so that he could actually loosen the battery to get it out. And the bolt wasn't moving. It was totally rusted in. He'd sprayed it with lubricant and everything. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my Lord, oh God, please, I just used I renew my AAA plus benefits or whatever in April, so I just used my fourth one for the year. So I was like, I don't got really another choice, so hopefully you guys can figure out something. And so he's like, because he was cranking it, wrenching it and everything, trying to get this thing bracket off so we get the battery off, and nothing. Tons of lubricant, nothing. He'd given up. He said I can go ahead and try at it and try to break it, but they wouldn't break it or whatever because they would be responsible. Anyway, I was like, okay, well, maybe we could figure out something. He said, okay, I'm going to talk to my supervisor. And I didn't tell him, but I said, all right, I'm talking to my supervisor. I turned around, and I looked up at this guy, and I said, God, when men fail me, I have no one else to ask but you. And, just kind of try to do it with a smile on my face and have trust that God could help make the situation work out one way or another. And so the dude comes, I turn back around, the dude comes back out with this, and the supervisor's following him. The supervisor comes up, and he's like, so you want us to break the bracket? I was like, yeah, break it, break it. I don't, if the battery's loose, whatever, I have to have a battery on there, period, because I can't risk, running it on jump starts, messing up my alternator. And so he's like, okay, and he goes to start cranking it, and finally it turns, and yep, he started getting it, started turning a little more, and the dude that had been working on it was like, whoa, man, how, he looked shocked, he looked a little surprised. because here he was. He just spent 20 minutes cranking on this thing, trying to do anything he could, spraying it with a bottle of lubricant, everything, to get it to work. See my little bunny down there, my friend, my little buddy. That's a smart ass bunny right there. Can't eat him. He's too smart, man. He's like the Einstein bunnies, potty trained and everything. Anyway, back to the topic. So yeah, the dude who's working on it looked shocked that it actually started turning. The supervisor moved over and let the dude finish it the rest of the way. And the supervisor's like, it's like, yeah, sometimes you just got to give the lubricant a little time to just, to just sit there, to sit on it, And I'm just thinking, yeah, God's the lubricant that makes our, God's grace is the lubricant that makes our lives move smoothly. Anyway, I hope I was able to reveal a little bit of the nature of God to you guys. Yeah, because when it's in your own experience, it's just so much more powerful. But I hope that I've been able to share that the right way. I hope God's proud of me. All right, peace out, everybody. But that's how faith can rescue you from your troubles. And if it was just that one event, I wanted to credit it to God, but this has happened throughout my whole life. So I encourage you to build that relationship with the Father. Be followers of Christ, as he was one, as he was a follower of his Father.